Hey, what's up? My name's Ryan Wheeler, United Residential Mortgage, and I help folks in the Kentucky area looking to buy or refinance a home by providing them with the best mortgage options available in the market, as well as the best advice to build a comprehensive mortgage and real estate plan. So in short, just help you get the best home loan in the market for your situation. So, what I'm going to talk about today is VA home loans. VA home loans are probably the best home loan in the marketplace, and that's because they have no PMI, they have the lowest interest rates, and you can do up to 100% financing. So, incredible home loans. And if you are 10% or more disabled through the VA, there is something called a funding fee that they add. It's a percentage of the loan amount that they add to the loan. You're exempt from that if you have 10% or more disability. So if you have 10% or more disability and you're a veteran, it makes a VA home loan almost a no-brainer. So there's about 90% of the time VA is going to be the best home loan versus FHA, conventional, USDA, and that's because of the three things I just mentioned. The lowest interest rate, up to 100% financing, and no PMI. So it's always going to be the lowest payment, lowest out-of-pocket cash. And the process is incredibly easy. It's just as easy as an FHA, USDA, and conventional. All of those, we can close them just as fast. We close lots of VA loans in under 30 days, and in many cases, 21 days or less if the appraisal process is fast. So VA loans are not slow and arduous. There's only a few more additional documents to e-sign when you start the process, but it's all e-signatures, so it's super easy. So it's not the myths about it being a harder loan or it taking longer or being a lot more difficult are not true at all. There have been some myths in the past where sellers were rejecting VA pre-approvals, and that did happen in a market, in a more of a seller's market where they have multiple offers and a conventional pre-approval comes in. And that's because VA appraisals are slightly more stringent, just a little bit more stringent than conventional loans. So if an appraiser goes out, he may ask for some things to be repaired on the home that a conventional appraiser may not ask for. So that's why sellers prefer a conventional over a VA, because it's just less things for them to have to do to sell the house. So I get that in respect, but unfortunately, it does kind of disrespect the veteran, which is not cool at all. So I hate that in those circumstances when that happens. But VA loans are phenomenal. And again, I highly recommend anybody who has the eligibility to do a VA loan. Unfortunately, I've been involved in situations, or I've talked to clients that have been pre-approved elsewhere, and they recommended them to look at other loan options. And it just does not make sense in almost any circumstance. And occasionally, a conventional loan will be better 1 out of 10 times for a veteran or a active military person who doesn't have the exemption from the VA, and they have a 20% more down payment. In those cases, there's a chance that conventional may be a little cheaper if they don't have the funding fee that's added to the loan, and they have 20% down, so there's no PMI. So the rate will still be cheaper on VA, but the overall cost may be a little less. But as far as standard closing cost that you have to bring to the table as a VA home buyer, it's going to be the same as FHA, conventional, and USDA. So if you're having the seller pay for your costs, you would need to ask for the same amount of closing cost as you would for an FHA or a conventional loan. So again, VA loans far superior. Lots of myths that surround them. We love addressing those myths because almost all of them are precisely that, myths. So if you have any other questions, I'd love to answer those for you. So please give me a call. If you are a potential home buyer or a veteran or both, just looking for some general Q&A, I'd love to help there. If you're looking to get pre-approved or would like me to put a quote together for you, I'd love to help you with that as well. So please call the number below. Oh, and before I let you go, if you also, VA home loans are phenomenal for refinances too. So we can do an easy 2-week streamline refi if you already have a VA home loan, or we can pull cash out of your equity. All that other stuff before that I mentioned also applies to those. So VA is great for refinancing as well. But again, call me, text me, email me. My information is below, and I hope to speak with you soon. Take care. Have a good one.